and saying hello to everybody. Sorry, got too much noise going on. Come on, dude. I forgot to mute this other phone. That's so funny. I forgot to mute this other phone. Hang on. It says silent. That's so funny. Well, that's weird. Hang on. Normal Monday. Normal Monday. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. I don't understand. Settings. Huh, that's weird. Okay, hold on, people. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, now try it. Okay. Whoa, I got too much going on. Where's Mr. Producer? Producer, producer, we need a producer. But I can see the comments. I had this set up so that I could see the comments because I didn't think I'd be able to. Okay, now Facebook is here and YouTube is the camera up. So when you see me looking both ways. Okay. Hey, y'all. Sorry for the confusion. I'm Cathy. I'm doing things differently, so it's kind of, you know how old people are. Can't do things differently. I'm Cathy with messy hair. Whoops. Where are you? Representing Sassy Silver Sisters. Just popping in to say hello to everybody and hope you had a wonderful weekend. Because, hey, Tom Reese Jr., I swear, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But anyway, so just want to say hi to everybody. And you will see that I lag on and on and on. I'm trying to get the hours in so that we can get stars on Facebook videos when we go live. We have 2 requirements that we have to do. So anyway, today is Monday, July 18th, 2022. From Midland, Tom Reese, here in deepest Midland. Anyway, so it's going to be hot. Let me see. I swear. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Where's, come on, all this wireless technology. All this wireless technology has a ton of wires. Okay, hang on. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
In Culpeper, it's 85 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Today, you can look for some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 90 degrees and a low of 70 degrees. Right now, there's a very high risk from UV exposure, with a UV index of 10.
Alexa, what is the weather for Manassas, Virginia on Saturday, July 23rd?
Here's the forecast for Saturday, July 23rd in Manassas, Virginia.
We're going to have a yard sale.
Lots of clouds, with a high of 94 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 70 degrees.
Oh my gosh. Oh well, we're going to have to bring our coolers, our ice. We're going to have a yard sale. And it always starts early. We have to be there early to set up, but it's probably going to be hot and humid. I don't know. But anyway, if anybody's close to Manassas, Virginia, stop by Branchview Court, Manassas, Virginia on Saturday if it's not raining, because if it's raining, no. We don't even bother. You know, some people, I watched a video, some people do. But then they don't have the turnout because people don't come when it's raining outside. They don't go to yard sales because it's raining. So anyway, okay, let's do these holidays. I always go to Holiday Insights for anybody that wonders where I get this, because it doesn't include everything, but it does include some stuff. So enough to talk about anyway. Okay, July 18th, National Caviar Day. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me see, guys. I got to look at the comments. Everything's so different on this. There he is on Facebook. Was on YouTube. And you, okay. Am I still on YouTube? Okay. Thanks, Tom. Okay. So anybody that pops in, say hi, because all this is new to me. I'm trying to do different things, and I always get myself in trouble on Mondays. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. National Caviar Day and Women's Dive Day. No, thank you. I don't want to dive. Okay. History. In 1925, Adolf Hitler publishes Mein Kampf. We don't even like to talk about him. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. Hello, Shirley. Oh gosh, I can't handle this. I had it all set up, and then my daughter called, and then she couldn't hear me, so I had to take the phone down and start all over. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying, if it's crooked, it's crooked. Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you? Anyway, so then in 1925, Nadia Comaneci, I know I've heard this, becomes the first gymnast in Olympic Games history to score a perfect 10 score at the Montreal Games. I'm telling you, people, I can't handle this. I've got to figure something. I have to get a new way to. There we go, a little bit better, until I decide I want to change my mind. All right. 1994, Comet Shoemaker Levi's largest collision with Jupiter leaves black spot a phenomenal 12,000 kilometers across. 1994, Crayola begins to market scented crayons. How did we live without scented crayons? That's what I want to know. The city of Detroit, Michigan files for bankruptcy in 2013. Did y'all know that? I didn't. Okay, now birthdays. We got famous birthdays going on here. 1913, Red Skelton. 1918, Nelson Mandela. 1921, John Glenn. 1927, Kurt Masur, a conductor. 1941, James Brolin, actor. 1943, Calvin Peete, who's a golfer. 1947, Malcolm Steve Forbes Jr., publisher. 1957, Nick Faldo, golfer. 1961, Elizabeth McGovern. Okay, cool. I don't read these things until I get online because I like to see them. Sorry for making noise. I'm just a noisy bunch. Okay, now, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We can't see the subscribers unless you make it a public ID. Then I can see it. If your channel is public, then we'll be able to see who has subscribed, and we'll give you a shout out. So if you have a business channel, or if you have, or you just want to, us to give you a shout out whenever I go live, I try to see the newest subscribers and try to give you guys a shout out, and maybe get some, especially if you're a business, you might want some subscribers. Okay, let's see what else. Don't forget our giveaways on our blog until the first Fridays, Sassy Silver Sisters blog. It's on Sassy Silver Sisters blogspot.com. It is a blog with some interesting things in it. Kelly mans that, and she does a very, very good job. Let's see. Okay, now, if you guys want us to review stuff, you can mail it to us. If you have something that's sealed, and a food item has to be sealed. It has to be, commercial something or rather, if you want us to check that out. And then you can ship it to us, or we have an Amazon wish list. And I'll put that in the YouTube channel if I haven't already. And I think I've got links connected to the Facebook Live in YouTube. And that has some things that we want to try out and test. And if you guys want to contribute to that, you can go to our wish list and you can purchase something off of the wish list and it'll be shipped to us. That's one way that you can contribute to our reviews. Now, we're going live on Thursday, July 21st, 2022, 10 a.m. So be up, be awake, and be ready to participate. I am going to be doing a lot of rambling on because I'm trying to get the stars. So every day I'm going to, and plus every day, then that means I get to play with the Facebook live producer thingy here. And I'm hoping that I will be able to, hi Pauline, how are you? I'm hoping I will be able to learn more about that. And that's where the rambling comes in, because I'm studying this Facebook thing. And so whatever. I'm just giving you a warning. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you about what's going to go in the blog eventually. I don't know when, because Kelly manages that. So, Mom and I did a walking taco casserole last night, and I wanted to tell you about it so that if you decide that you want to do something quick and easy, this is it. I brought home everything but the olives. This requires you to put olives in it. I don't really care for olives. And then I looked back at the recipe and it showed slices of olives. So I'm going, hey, I could have done that. That would have been more tolerable. But I wasn't thinking about it because in my head, black beans goes in tacos, not olives. But what do I know? So this is what it looks like. It's a very pretty. Okay, let me find your Facebook. Hang on. It's a very pretty dish. And it's very, this is, can't think. Guacamole, sorry, and sour cream. You're wondering what the blobs are. This is very tasty, but it's made with Fritos. You can make it with your Dorito chips, whatever you want to make it with. So I'll tell you about it real quick in case you decide that you want to do it. There's a thing where they take the bag of Dorito chips or whatever and add the ingredients to it, and it's called a walking taco. Well, this is a casserole, so it's made on the same, same idea. this just skips eating out the bag. So the ingredients are ground beef, taco seasoning, water, Fritos in this particular one, and 3 cups of Mexican cheese, and then toppings of your choice, the sauce, the onions, the olives, the diced tomatoes, the sour cream, guacamole, whatever. So I forgot to bring the olives to show you, but I would have preferred to put black beans all over it. But who am I? Anyway, so you preheat the oven to 350 degrees. You spray the baking dish or whatever you're cooking it in. And this is for a group of people. So this filled a 9 by 13 pan. And so you spread you do it in layers like lasagna. So you spread half of the Fritos on the bottom of the dish, and then you layer in the beef. Place half of the beef over the corn chips, and then the cheese, and then you repeat. So you repeat the layers, and then you put it in the oven at 350 and bake for 15-20 minutes. This is for this large serving. Yeah, I mean, a large amount. So I'm thinking that for somebody that doesn't have that very, you go buy the hamburger that you have. That's fine. I'm thinking you go by the hamburger amount that you have if you're doing it for one person, 2 people, and then you add everything else accordingly. So you can do a small, maybe a pie pan or something, and then layer everything. You're supposed to spray the pan and then layer it up. But me, I don't need all that. I don't need to melt the cheese. This is a casserole. I'm going, well, why can't I just cook the hamburger and add everything but the taco shell, right? Just all of that. The Fritos replaces the taco shell, and then don't have to bake it because I don't have to, if you want melted cheese, bake it. But it's very, very tasty and easy. Tastes like a taco, people. Now, Mom has lettuce over to the house. I don't have it. So I would even add lettuce and make it the taco salad. Do you know what I mean? Good. Of course, leftovers, you have not crispy Fritos, but it still tastes the same. I really do like it. And I was wondering how I was going to, some people just make the salad without any chips or anything. You still have that taco flavor. And if you like tacos, add what you want. I would add the black bean. It's not anything special. It's just something easy to do. And of course, when I go to the store, they only had 1 bag of Fritos. So I had to use the Frito, what do you call them, scoops, and I just crunched them up and put them in the bottom layer because I knew they would get probably a little soggy. And then I layered the second layer with the regular Fritos. So it's good. So you guys really need to try this. This is, if you like taco salad, what I usually do, this is a casserole, by the way. When I make a taco salad, I only put the serving together. Everything else stays separated. That way I can use whatever else I need to use those ingredients in. They're not mixed in. you know, everything's fresh, and you don't mix it all in one. Like if you're making it for more than one meal, or if you're making it for a crowd or whatever. I love taco salad, but it's expensive when you go to the store. Hi, Alice. How are you? How is the weather with you guys? Are y'all burning up already? Somebody said it was, I think Arizona's probably wait. I think Arizona's probably really, really hot. I don't know. Texas and all them are getting like exceptional hot. Um, and to keep my bill down when I leave the house, if I remember, when I leave the house, the apartment, I turn the AC off. I turn the heat off in the wintertime because I'm on the second floor. So being on the second floor, it keeps you kind of even. But in the summertime, it'll get warm. So, but I turn it, and since it's a small apartment, I don't have to worry about um, actually tending to it. It's I don't have to worry about it taking so long to cool the apartment down. But I turn everything off, and I also have a little tiny fan that I bought a long time ago. I leave that one on. And Rhonda gave me from doTERRA Oils. Rhonda gave me this little. I should probably show it to you, but it's this little. It's not ceramic. It's plaster type flour, and you drop your oils on it. So what I do is before I leave, I'll drop some oil on it, and the fan steady goes, and the apartment smells good when I get back because it's circulating. It's a little bitty, tiny little fan, so it's fine. It's I can't think of the name of it. It's a lotus flower or something, and it's pretty good. Sorry, I have to check something real quick. This poor old phone, I got to get another phone. It has already, the battery life is sad on it. I think maybe what I need to do is get one of those. Have y'all ever gotten one of them? It's it's where you put your phone on top of something instead of plugging it in. Power off. Okay, sorry. I'm rambling, guys, because I'm trying to get them stars get qualified. I'm just drinking my afternoon coffee here with a little bit of sugar in it. A creamer and sugar. I also, let's see, rambling, Cathy, rambling. Yeah, I even got my note here to tell y'all I'll be doing a lot of rambling to get that time in. If I can get that time in, I can get some stars going. And the stars, what it is I guess people purchase stars. I've never done it, but I know other people that have. And then when you go live and the people hit the stars, you get I think we get a penny at a star. And so I see a lot of people's videos and they got those stars going like crazy, or gifts or whatever they are going like crazy. But I want to learn about this Facebook Live thingamabob, and that's what y'all have to have patience with. Okay. Old graphics, prompts. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. I'm dumb as a bunch of rocks, but this is what I'm going to be learning this week, how to do this. Shirley says supposed to be high 92. Okay. Oh no, 100 tomorrow. See, we're going to get hot too. I don't know. I just don't know. I know the other day we got hail, and it scared me because Mom's got skylights. She's got 4 skylights in this house. And whenever something hard hits it, clunk, it makes a big sound. Even with the rain, it's louder than it would be if you didn't have skylights. So hear this plunk, 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 and I'm going, uh-oh, I think we got some hail going on. And so I went to the back door, and sure enough, there was hail, and it was the size, it was pea size, but some of it was weird. Then I might have, unless I deleted the video, I might be able to show you. I've never seen hail perfectly round. They looked like tiny marbles. Some of it, not all of it. So you had hail coming down, and then I saw these round, perfectly round, pearl shaped round. I'm telling you, it was odd to me. So if I go through the video and I can capture a screenshot of it, I will post it somewhere, because it was just strange to me. It looked different, and I don't know if it's different to other people or not. But the shape of hail, I've never seen it. Let's put it that way. I've never seen it, and the color was like, I was just, the whole thing was different. So there was 2 different kinds of hail in it. In the beginning, it was the regular, oh, it's hailing out here. Not sleet, hail. And then the second set was strange looking to me, maybe not to other people. Hi, Suzette. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. I I don't know, what kind of things do you guys do to survive the heat and keep expenses down? I use fans everywhere I'm at. I use fans. And when it's really hot, I have to have the air conditioner on, but I can keep it at a, you know, at a survivable temperature as long as I have a fan. And so even if I'm working around the apartment and I get hot or whatever, I'll take a break and sit in front of the fan. I go to Mom's, I have Cathy's fan sitting there so that if it's stuffy in her house, I go ahead and I turn that fan on. She'll turn the AC on, higher or lower or whatever you want to call it. And then we have that fan. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Suzette. Um, it, I'm going to be rambling this week. I am going to stretch out these videos so I can get Sassy Silver Sisters to earn stars for our videos. And by stars, it means that people will purchase gifts and then send them, and we'll be able to see, the stars going, or I guess, I don't know, because we've never done it before. And but I have to earn hours for the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be pushing it this week and checking it, and to make sure that we get the hours that we need for these stars, because I've been talking about it for a year, but my brain wouldn't wrap around it. And yeah, so we just want to be able to earn stars on Facebook. What's the temperature where you're at, Suzette? So anyway, so other things that I do when I used to have to work, or when I still do it, like we're going to have a yard sale. So what I have to do is make sure I have a wet towel, have a cooler, and make sure that I can cool off the towel and put it on. It's going to be in a yard, so I'll be able to go inside if I get too hot. And Gatorade. I have to have Gatorade around. She says she's in Africa, so she's still very cold. Okay. And then cold to her is not cold to us. But anyway, so things like that. We might even be able to hook up a fan. I need to take one of my fans because I might be able to hook up a fan. I don't know if my son has one or not. I know he said he has a mister. That when they're working outside, they hook this mister up so that they can don't get too hot while they're going through items. But I need to think of something, and the fan might work. So I got to remember that. If we have a fan going outside, so we could stay outside. If I don't write notes, I'll forget. I got so much going on. Anyway, so anybody that knows anything about the grape tomatoes, Joyce decided, she said, get grape tomatoes and something else. Vinegar. So we got another plant with smaller tomatoes. I mean, baseball size, maybe a little bit smaller. We've got the tomato plant that gives us, a little tomato, patio tomato or something. I don't know what it's called. But then we got these grape tomatoes, guys, and these things are so tiny. It's like, thanks for the idea, Joyce, but these things are too tiny. Now, Mom, she loves to pick, vegetables and stuff and pop in her mouth, and that's perfect for that, like a strawberry. These things they are tiny, guys. I mean, tiny. I have never seen tiny tomatoes like that. But they are tiny, like this, like your little tiny fingernail. They're tiny. And I asked her if they tasted good. She said, yeah. We also had problems with the tomatoes having blossom end rot. The blossom end rot, I researched, it is, I think, because we used the same soil that we used last year. So it said it needed more calcium. So we put more calcium in, and we followed the instructions everybody on YouTube told us to. We put more calcium in it by getting the garden lime, and you put a little bit in a gallon of water, and you stir it up really, really good, and then you pour that on top around, and that seemed to do the trick. I don't know how often I'm supposed to do that, though, but that seemed to get rid of the garden lime. I think it was because we used the old soil. Not quite sure. But I'm lingering here, rambling here. Now, do you see I don't know if you two can see them or not. Yeah, okay. Do you see the paintings? These are for sale. I'm pretty sure that's in my Etsy shop. This one is for sale. I don't think it's on my Etsy shop. Cathy's See Right Art Gallery on Etsy. See Right Art Gallery. And I'm supposed to be tending to a blog, but I haven't been painting recently. So I haven't really been paying attention to my blog. And it's really sad because I need to add to it. Oh, come on, thing. Trying to look it up on a slow. It's not working. There it goes. Now let's try it. See, Right Art Gallery on Etsy. I'm trying to, I want to add more paintings to it so that I don't have to fool with it anymore. I have a linen, not a linen closet, but I have a closet that has, why me, that has a bunch of paintings that need to go up. And if you're a better painter or artist than me, you can do well on Etsy. Here it is. I have sold a couple things. You can also put vintage and antique items on Etsy. Did you know that? Okay, let me see. I don't have that guy up there, but it's a 16 by 20. It's a 16 by 20. So it will be 79. Yeah, $79 free shipping. Now it costs a bit, even for the small paintings to ship, because you want to be careful they don't get ruined. Where is it? This painting is called Flowers Wild and Free. 16 by 20. It's just my little playing with flower thing. And this was done in 2011. But I haven't been tending to shop like I'm supposed to, see? And when you don't tend to your shop like you're supposed to, it don't get sold. So I'm trying to push. I'm trying to push some painting so that I can get these things gone. I don't know what that is. One new notification. Anyway, so first thing this morning, I'm setting up these live. Next thing you know, my computer says it has 20 20 drivers that need to be updated. What in the heck is that all about? If you guys know anything about, see, you guys know anything about computers, let me know. Tom knows a little bit. Okay, so I tended to business. Now I'm going, where in the heck is my notification? So maybe this is it. I don't see it. Nope. Maybe it was something that I was supposed to push. So it's a good thing I passed it up. But anyway, so yeah. So I haven't been painting lately, and now it's time to get back to it. Does anybody, I'm going to be doing a craft for my Christmas gifts this year, and I will not tell you what it is until after they've been given out. But I'm excited because I like this idea. It's something very simple, and it is something people can use, and that way I can give a little something to every household, and it won't cost me an arm and a leg, and it's handcrafted by moi. Anyway, so don't forget to stop over and check out Cathy's online sales. That's where all my notices for yard sales That's where all my notices for what I'm selling, my niece, my son. So you need to check those out on Facebook. They are really, really doing well. And my son just started with eBay, and so far he's doing really well. He's, I can tell you the name since I'm stalling for time here. It's, hang on. If I cut you off, I'm sorry. I'm new to all this. You can follow, if you have an eBay, even if you're not selling, if you have an eBay account, you can follow different sellers. I hear a lot of noise going on outside. Hold on. I'm looking. Sellers you follow. Okay. So I follow a few of them. So my son is Storage Bandit 2022. You need to follow him. He also started a YouTube channel, Storage Bandit. And my niece is Justine Hard 4. Let me write a note and I'll put their links in the comments. And then let me see how many items they got up. Okay, my son, let's do my son first. He has collectibles because he bought a storage unit that had nothing but, it was an autograph company that went south. He does the walking, he's got right now Walking Dead, Bat, AMC, McFarlane toys, Lucille with box, 32 inch. It's a replica. He's got Funko Pop stuff. He has signed autograph pictures. And these are for auction, so don't be afraid. He's got, don't be afraid to put a bid in. And if you get it, fine. Because on eBay, you can, hold on. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. He's got one bid for a Funko Pop Elvira Mistress, number 375. But this one has a purple dress. So he's got that for $100. He's got 9 hours left on it. So you guys need to go to Storage Bandit 2022 on eBay. There's only 9 hours left. So anyway, I'm cross-posting this Facebook video onto my Getting By on Barely Nothing. So, and I'm trying to share deals with people over there too. Okay, so now next is Justy Hard, JUSTIHARD 4. And they have like 984 items listed on eBay. She just had a baby. They had well over 1,000 before, but okay. So she's selling vintage stuff. She's selling anything really. She's selling records. She's selling vintage dishes, Lennox, oil paintings, vintage, that's cute, vintage ET extraterrestrial Texas Instrument calculator, excuse me. She's selling clothes, collectibles, China teacup saucer sets, like I said, the vintage records. And what is that? Vintage 1952 Peanuts Lucy, a watch. Oh, that is cute, guys. That is cute. What's the name of her store? It's called Hardy Finds, HARDYFINDS. And they do really, really well. She's got 2,128 positive feedback, 100% feedback. So she's doing really good. Both of them are really, really, they're really doing well. And she needed a job she could do easily from home. And this was it. This was it. They tried all kinds of stuff, but it just didn't work out. But doing this from home is excellent. Excellent, excellent. And I suggest that with anybody. That's a topic for Cathy's online sales on Facebook and YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you'll see we also have the treasure hunt where my son has purchased some storage auctions and we've discussed what has been in it. So go to Cathy's Online Sales on YouTube and look up the treasure hunt under playlists. You'll see the treasure hunt. See, it lets you cross post this. I guess I didn't cross post, but I'm going to. I thought I did because I don't know what I'm doing. So I added the page. I don't know if it's going to do the whole video. I guess. I'm barely netting, honey. So if anybody has Facebook pages, even though Facebook is difficult, I am finding that I can do more because they're in competition with everybody else. I'm finding out we can do more on Facebook with these different, they're adding things because they're in competition with YouTube and they're in competition with TikTok. And so everybody is adding different things. I went on TikTok the other day and I noticed that they're adding, I'm going, where did this come from? I mean, all these places make so many different, there it is, 16. So how do it says it's too low FPS, frames per second. It says it's okay, it goes up and down. So how do I change that? So I'm going to have to look up. Choose from the following resolution and bitrate recommendations. Okay, so I've got to, when I get off here, I'm going to play with that. I don't know what it means. I don't know. Frames per second. I guess the speed of the video bit rate, stream metrics. See, all this I'm learning. I think I'm too much like my mother. She wants to learn stuff all the time. It keeps my brain crazy. It doesn't keep it better. Okay, my people, we've almost been on here an hour. 49 minutes. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. If you guys ever have any questions, just go ahead and message us on our page because it helps us to be able to see it quicker. I know we have, let's see, we have over 80,000 followers of Facebook. which we are so grateful because it gives us communication with people, and it gives us a lot of input from other people. And so when they follow us, then they'll see all our events, etc. And then that gives us more audience on our lives, which is good. But when we get to 100,000, so share, tell everybody to follow Sassy Silver Sisters, because when we get to 100,000, then we're going to have a special giveaway, and we're going to celebrate. And so just make sure that you share our page with everybody, and follow our YouTube channel, because you get more benefits. The more people and the more activity we have on our YouTube channel, the more benefits that they give you. So go ahead and do that. And on Cathy's Online Sales, in case you didn't know, on the YouTube channel, I do a clearance every Wednesday for the subscribers of that channel, Cathy's Online Sales on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, you cannot purchase. So you have to be a subscriber, and it's a USA clearance. And the reason I do that is because once a week, something leaves my inventory. If it hasn't sold, and for whatever reason, you always have stuff that sells, and you think it's going to sell and it doesn't. So that's going. Don't forget to subscribe. You can follow Sassy Silver Sisters blog, but if you subscribe, you get a free recipe every Wednesday, I think it is. Let's see, what else? And it comes in your email. So when you subscribe, you follow the blog, but if you subscribe, you get notified new posts and stuff. And I love it because I don't have to think about, okay, let's go ahead, let me catch up. I don't have to do that. It's all in my email. So you guys need to do that. Anything else I can think of? Oh, now my laptop says you have to restart to install the new updates. Good grief. I can't keep up with this. But anyway, so I'm finding out. Okay, now before I get off here, we got 6 minutes. Every day you're going to see my face. If you don't want to look at my face, if you don't want to hear me ramble, pass it up. Because I'm going to be popping in to earn the stars. And you have to have live streams, and you have to have a minimum of 4 hours within 2 weeks. So I will try to think of different topics. But tell your friends to pop in so that we can keep the conversation going for an hour. This is Rebecca Less. Stay safe, guys, in this heat. I don't know what else to tell you except try to have. Now, the other day, a lot of people were without electricity, and it was hot. And all I can think of is, how in the heck? So if it goes off in my place, I can go over to Mom's. If it goes off in Mom's place, she doesn't mind the heat. But if she wants to, she can come over. If I have AC, then she can come over or go to Rhonda or whatever. But it's not fun. I was without electricity at Mom's other house for 10 days, and it was not fun. If you've got extremes, like if you've got cold weather, you have to stay warm. So, and then if you've got the hot weather, which I've done it in both seasons, if your electric goes out in hot weather, then you got to figure out how to stay cool. And that was horrible. That with no fan, um, uh, no air movement outside, it was horrible. So y'all try to stay as cool as you can. And check out all these places I told you to check out. And I will put links in the comments or in the descriptions of YouTube or in the comments of YouTube. I will leave links for you guys to go check out the things that I've talked about. And if you have any questions, just contact us. We don't have a problem with that. If you'll see us, we're also on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on all these places, but our main focus is this Facebook page. And we try to store our videos on YouTube, which I'm working on another video. I've got to tell you, it's hilarious. It's about words and what people say and what they really mean and all that. It's a short video, but it's funny. And I know you can think of people that say things that they know what they're talking about, but you go, what? Because they don't use the proper word or phrase. And it's funny. So I'm working on that one. The last video is an advertisement for our blog. So I worked on that. And so there's a lot to this. If you're using a software that works for you, don't change it up because it takes time to learn, like what I'm doing here. And the more you use these softwares and things and different settings and stuff, the easier it is. So I'm learning as I'm going. And this thing says, put a poll up. Okay. Question. I'm going to make one as I'm sitting here. Subjects we need to talk about. No, maybe not. I don't know. That might get to subjects to talk about. Let's see. You want to see more? Let's see. I'm going to run out of time. Okay. Hang on, people. What would you like to see on our page and YouTube? Okay. So we want options. We want recipes. This is okay. And we want funny stories. And we want crafts. And I wonder if they'll let me add this poll. Okay. Crafts and do it yourself. Okay. Save. Polling. I did. I don't know. Did it show up? This is interesting. I don't know. Let's see. I saved it. Okay. I don't know, guys. I saved it. But it lets you put polls and things on here, so that's good. Okay, we're counting down the seconds, and you will not have to see my face anymore. All right, guys, I'm going to say bye on YouTube. Have a great week.